Hello. So in the previous video, I left off saying that I would install oh-my-zsh and that I would also install the Powerlevel10k theme for your terminal. And that is going to boost your productivity and you'll be able to distinguish things apart in the terminal because if we go to the terminal, oh man, it's using ZSH as the default shell, which is great, but if we do like ls, the folders are the same color as everything else. And what a theme does is that it distinguishes between directories, between files, between errors, and it will just give us a lot more information and it's going to be a little bit more productive in the long term. So the first things first, we need to install oh-my-zsh. I know, right? Great name. And you're going to go to the main site. Once you click on it, it's going to take you to this website. I should include this in the link below, so you can always go there and check it out. And we want to scroll all the way to the bottom to this sh command. All we have to do is highlight this command. Do not copy the $sign. It's a mistake that many people make. Once you copy it, go back to your terminal and paste it and hit enter. Awesome. So ohmyzsh is already installed. It already gave us some colors. As you can see, before we used to have, the name of the computer, and now we don't. But one of the things that ohmyzsh allows us to do is install themes. If you want to include this, you are more than able to. So now we need to know if it opens up by default, right? So if I close this, terminate the terminal. Oh, I forgot that Apple stuff never closes. All right, so I quit it. If I open it again, yes, it opens with oh-my-zsh. And you can tell, because you don't have the name of the computer or anything like that. Now, if we do ls, this particular default theme is already showing you colors. Let me make it a little bit bigger. If you notice, it's already giving us colors for directories. So if we cd into desktop, okay, cd into desktop, we do ls. See, these are files and they're white, and then this is a directory or a folder. So that now we know we can go into cd recordings and it will allow us to do that. And in here, it's just a little bit more files. So if we go back, if we type clear, it will clear the terminal. If we type cd, it will take us all the way back to the home directory. Now that we have oh-my-zsh installed, we are going to install the Powerlevel10k theme. So on Google, just type Powerlevel10k GitHub. And one of the things that is awesome about this theme is that it does so much more than just a theme. It adds more information, and sometimes it's kind of useful when you're logging things. It will tell you the terminal. It will tell you if you're working in a project that's utilizing Git. It will tell you which branch you're on. It will tell you the time of the execution. It will tell you the time of day. And you can configure this as you wish. What I like to do is I like to install it from GitHub. So we got to scroll down and find the GitHub install instructions. You can install it using Homebrew if you like, but we're just gonna do it manually, like cool people do. So this is the instructions right here. We have oh-my-zsh. All we have to do is just clone that and then set the theme to this. So go over here, is copied, open the terminal. Make sure you're in your home directory. You can just do that by typing cd and then the squiggly line, and it will take you home. And you should be able to type cd and take you home just as well. And just to confirm, you can do ls and you should be able to see your desktop, downloads, libraries, all of these basic folders. So all you got to do is paste that git clone command. Now that I'm typing it, I might get an error because I'm not sure if git is installed or not. Oh, sweet. Yes, git is installed. I don't think it comes installed by default. It's because I already installed it in another profile. But if you installed if you install like the dev tools, it should also install git. Great. So we already cloned the project. I guess you don't have to be in your home directory because it's already taking you home. It's creating a directory inside of ohmyzsh, themes, power level, blah, blah, blah. All you got to do now is copy this right here. In your terminal, you're going to need to open the .zshrc file. So we're going to clear this out. We're going to do ls-a. So we need to open this file with nano. So what we're going to do is you can do nano.zshrc. Oh, it's not that far. So it's like the 10th line or something. So what we're going to do is just comment out the old one and paste that new one. And I'm just going to hit enter so there's a separation. The reason I don't delete this is because sometimes, this is the default theme. You can just comment it out. And if this shits the bucket one day, then you can just uncomment it and it will work. Hit Control X. It's going to ask you if you want to save it. Type Y. And then hit enter. Nothing has changed because we need to source the .zshrc. So if we go source.zshrc, you will notice that it's now taking you to a questionnaire. And this is a pretty awesome part. So all you have to do is answer some of these questions, and then it will automatically configure everything for you. Now, it is asking you, does this look like a diamond? No, that looks like a Dragon Ball character. So all you have to do is type N right here for no. Does this look like a lock? No, it looks like a question mark. So we're going to type N for no. Does this one look like a lock? No. Does this look like that? Yes, it kind of does. So yes, type Y. Now it's going to ask you what kind of style do you want. I want rainbow, so I'm going to type 3. It's going to ask you, do you want Unicode or ASCII? I want Unicode. Do you want it to show the current time? Yes, it's going to be helpful when you're logging things out. So in order to have the time, I just want it to be concise. I'm going to type option number 2. Now, do you want the end of it to be blurred? I honestly don't care for that, so I want it to be flat. And then it's asking you if you want the tail end to be blurred. No, I want it to be flat as well. Do you want the prompts to be in the same line as your heading, or do you want it to be just below it? I want it to be in the same line to save space. Do you want your prompts to be compact, or do you want it a little bit sparse? I'm going to want it a little bit sparse. I know I just said I care about space, but it's going to make it a lot more readable if there's a little bit of space between. Now, do you want it to be concise, as in it will tell you you're on the master branch, this took 5 seconds? No, I just want it to be concise. Transient prompt. I believe that it just won't repeat this when you enter certain flows like git. So here you can put like git pull, git branch, git checkout. I'm gonna type no. I like to do every single step manually. And I'm going to do number 1 for recommended. And I want to apply the changes. Yes, type Y. Awesome. So if we type clear, all the changes have already been made. As you can see, we have the time, we have how long something takes. So if we do ping google.com and then we hit Control C, it will tell us how long that command took to run, which is pretty awesome. Now, the terminal itself, the colors aren't that great. You can manually adjust these. So if you hover over the navigation bar or whatever they want to call it, you can go to Terminal, Preferences, Profiles, and you can select Custom Colors. And this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to configure mine. I like a certain theme. So, this is going to be the background color. I'm going to make it blue-ish, kind of like a chalkboard, except a little bit more blue. I know everyone likes dark themes, but sometimes having a little bit of color helps out. So close that. I like muted colors, so the blue isn't working for me. I want a little bit more muted. Here it is. So this is a gray. I want this to be white. This is okay. Oh, this yellow is ugly as hell. I'm gonna make it brighter. Gonna make it brighter. It's gonna make it a little bit grayish. A little salmon color. There it is. And I want the block to be thin. I don't like the thicker blocks. There it is. There it is. And as you can see, the colors have changed. So if we do NeoFetch, oh no, NeoFetch is not installed. I guess I'm gonna have to install Brew. Is Brew installed? Okay, Brew is not installed. That's going to be my next step. So I hope you enjoyed. This is basically how to install oh-my-zsh and Powerlevel10k on the Apple MacBook. This also works on Linux, in case you want to follow along.